So, guys, I've done a third thing. And I'm sure you can see by those vulture wings sticking out the edge there, it's a vulture taming thing. On a Quetzal. Yes, I got it to work. Woo! Right, okay, so this is a fairly complicated setup, this one. Oh, that one's got out, damn you. And as you can see, there is some issues with it. So you are going to lose some of them, but what you lose in that, you make up for in your ability to actually do this pretty much anywhere drawn where you want to go. So there's actually quite a nice vulture stuck in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tame that up, and then I will show you how this works. Okay, so what I've built in here is a 2x2 set of foundations. I've taken the walls up 4, just because I like it neat. To be perfectly honest though, you only need them 3 high. As you know, the 3 high will take you just to about the top of that gate there, which is fine because the vultures will probably be coming in at eye height, or head height anyway, because obviously you'll be sitting on the back of the Quetzal here, and the vultures are going to try and get at you. So if you are doing this on a vanilla server, I would say only do it 3 high, because you want to be able to have these ramps around the outside. Where as it currently is, 40 would be everything apart from these 4 seedings here. So yeah, take those down 1 level. So 2x2, I've snapped a gate on with fence posts here. I've built obviously a little ramp here so that if they do come in a little bit too low, they'll hit the ramp and come up. Walls around the outside, 2 doorways, as you can see. I've snapped the gate, as you can see, in this way. So this is looking from the inside out here. It just means that the gate tends to open out. One of those times it's not going to show it how I want it to. The gate tends to open outwards like that, which is very, very good for you, because what you want to do is once the vultures are inside, you want to be able to run out and close the ramp there. Now, I am wearing a set of basic ghillie armor, and you're also going to want some grappling hooks. Both because what's going to happen is when the vultures get stuck in here, they'll probably be up in these corners, so you want to be able to reach them. Although if it's only 3 high, you can probably jump up to feed them. Now, what I've also got here, as you can see, a pteranodon on here. That does give me the ability to jump up and fly to get the stamina back on this. But the reason I've got that on there, it would work with any creature, is I have the Quetzal following the pteranodon, if you see here. And the reason for that is that when I jump off of this Quetzal, I don't want it to land. Because if the Quetzal lands, in fact, I'll show you here. Let's just land down here. What you're going to see is it moves around so much that the vultures will glitch out. In fact, on those 2 vultures that you saw there are actually 3 in there, and 1 of them glitched out. And the reason you want to be able to jump off of the Quetzal is the vultures are probably not going to lose aggro on you. So what you're going to need to do is drop the Quetzal somewhere, jump off, well, stop the Quetzal somewhere, jump off of it. You run away quite a long way, and a ghillie armor is what's going to be needed. Come back, and the vultures should be non-aggressive by that point. Now, if you're doing it over here on Ragnarok, or anywhere else really that has a nice set of rocks, I would say do this. Take it somewhere safe with a nice big rock. Leave the Quetzal, jump off and go. I mean, to be honest, you can leave it quite low to the ground, but obviously it's a little bit safer if you leave it in the air. Okay, so the way this works is I just go and annoy some vultures. I turn around, I fly off, and then they go into the back of it. I run round, close the gate, and I'll just show you this now. So I do see a vulture up there. There's a couple down below as well. So I'm just going to annoy this one. Just give it a smack. There we go. Right, now that is trying to attack me. See, have we annoyed any other vultures in the process? No, only that one. Okay, so let's go annoy this vulture down here as well. Now, I will say now this is like the least surefire method of the 3 that I've done. I would say that the one on the boat, and the one on the ground are the most surefire. But obviously, this has the advantage of you can take it anywhere. You don't have to worry about things in the water, etc., etc. So as you can see, I've got these 2 vultures. That's 3 vultures now following me. Awesome. Let's get this one as well. Right. Okay. It's now 4 vultures. Now I'm going to fly over here. Somewhere fairly safe, so we'll do it. Okay, I see a nice rock there, so we'll do it there. So make sure all of them are following me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, that's 4 of them following me. I'm just going to go over to this rock here, well, near this rock. Here we go. Right, just getting close enough that I could actually jump off and back onto the Quetzal. There we go, that'll do. Right, so here come the vultures. There they are. They're all inside. I think I've only got 3. We've got 4, 5. Okay, doesn't matter. Right, okay. Gonna run round. Close this doorway. There we go. Now what you are going to see is they're going to be going mental like this, round and round and round. And you want to wait till you see them sort of up, trying to fly out of the thing. So I'm going to jump off of here. And I'm going to run away quite far. I'm going to wait till I don't hear the music anymore. There we go. Now you can actually go quite a long way away without these, without it despawning the structure. You don't want the structure to despawn though, because you will end up with them actually just automatically glitching out. So as you see, they're actually doing a little bit of damage to the Quetzal. But if I run far enough away, they should stop. So I'm just going to leave that 30 seconds or so, turn around. So I want to go this far away. I can... I've gone a little bit out of range. Can't see the Quetzal, so let's go a little bit closer. Okay, so I'm just going to wait here. There we go. So I'm just running back now. See, I don't see any more numbers on the Quetzal. I may have messed that up because I did actually go out of spawn range or out of render range. So we'll have a look, see if they're still inside there when I get up there. No, as you can see, they've all glitched outside of it. Oh no, there's still one inside. That's okay, that's fine. Right, okay. So, that's the principle of it. As you can see, you didn't really want to go as far away as I did. There's, how many are still inside here? Only 1. As you can see, you would have a place you could tame them quite easily. Now, I don't actually want that one, so I'm just going to open that up. And there you go. Let's see if I can give a demonstration of getting a group of them. Right, there's one of them that was there, so let's go and get him. Right, there's another vault down here. One, 2, and 3. There we go. Right, that's 3 of them again. So we'll go over to this rock again. There we go. Jump off. And close that gate. There we go. Over this rock. Now this time I'm not going to go out of render distance, so I'm just going to go... So the music has stopped when I jump down here. And I'm just going to sit here for a bit. So you may find that when you do this, it seems to be that the higher level vultures seem to take longer to give up the ghost. I've often found that if you found a group of them with, say, a level 20 and, say, well, 2 level 20s and something like a level 150, the 150 takes forever to stop trying to attack you. Okay, so I still hear the battle music when I go over there, so let's go a little bit further away this time. Okay, so I've been over here for about 30 seconds. Now, there's a way that you can see that they, if they're still spinning around in a circle, they're still trying to attack. So what I can do though is just step back a little bit further. I know now where it actually all despawns, so let's step back to here. I think one of them is not trying to attack. He's just trying to fly out. I think that one is trying to attack still. So let me just crouch down here and see if they actually... I mean, the problem is they're getting annoyed with the actual Quetzal because that's what I hit them with. I suspect that's the problem. But as you can see, one of them is still going backwards and forwards in there. It does take a while sometimes. Right, so I'm going to sneak over there and see what's going on. Hopefully they've decided to stop getting annoyed with me now. Right, I'm getting close again, and I don't hear the battle music. That's a good sign. Nope, I hear the battle music. Okay. Oh, no. It has stopped now. So let's see how many we've got. We've got one trying to get out. Nope. So what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to try running up the other side of the beach. Well, okay, so I ran up the other side of the beach and I've now just gone and sat on the platform. One of them has glitched out again. I don't think, that, to be honest, because the fact that the Quetzal does move around, I don't think you can really get away without any of that. But they, as you can see now, they're both trying to get away. As you see. Now, if they are up in the top corner of here, what you can do is do a grappling hook up there and then sort of bring yourself up to there to actually put the food on them. Once again, this is a 15 out of 20. I don't particularly want them, so I'm just going to let them go. Go on, off you go. I'll just move the Quetzal. So, yeah, guys, this is like the most unreliable way of the three that I've made. The other two, you don't really have this issue. You kind of have a little bit of an issue on the boat with this. On the ground, you have much less of an issue. But to be honest, the problem is you're waiting for them to actually lose aggro with you. It seems to be, though, that whereas on the ground and on the boat, you can just go a little bit away and wait for it. For some reason, when you do it with, when you get their attention with a Quetzal, the problem seems to be that because you have creatures right next to it, they still get aggressive. It doesn't seem to reset it. So you have to go to that verge of the point of them glitching out because you're de-resing things, or de-rendering things. And it just seemed to be a bit of an issue. But as you saw, I got a 140 stuck in here. And if it's something, you know, that you want to do to try and do this and get groups of them, as you can see, I had 2 of them stuck in there just then. It's something that is a little bit finicky to get done, but it's still a viable way to potentially get yourself groups of vultures without having to do the tent method and things like that. Right, I hope you guys found that useful. I know it's not the most effective way to do it, but I was asked if it is possible to do it on a Quetzal, and it is possible. It's just a lot more finicky. Catch you guys soon. Have fun. Bye.